Come on, sweetie. Come on, sweetie. Wave goodbye. There you go. Wave goodbye to 2018. Say hello to 2019. Good girl. Good job, girl.
Hey guys, it's Kai from Lucas Landon Royals. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a happy holiday and an awesome new year. I haven't posted in a while, and that's because of the holidays, just being with family and friends. And also there's a lot of logistics that go into, keeping that story of Santa true for a child. So if you have a toddler, you know what I'm talking about. Last couple of years, I think my older son has been catching on. He's been saying, how come Santa uses the same gift wrapping paper as us? And this year, he kind of recognized my handwriting, so I broke the news to him. But I did tell him not to spoil it for his younger brother. So anyway, that's what's been keeping me busy. But when I did have some spare time, I spent that building a couple new racks. So you can see this one right here. And here's a quick peek at it. You can see it's pretty much just an extension of an existing rack. So this is the top of the existing rack, and the extension rides up 4 levels up, and you can see it's already been in use. Pretty much as soon as I built it, I tested it out and I put these females in it because they were outgrowing the 16-quart tubs. Over here there's a couple pied head albino girls that were just moved over just to warm them up a bit. But yeah, I mean, I got a few comments, a few requests asking about 28-quart tubs. This is probably the most used tub size that I have in my snake room, and so I don't know why I've never made a video of this. I did talk about it and I did give dimensions to building one, but I never actually did a DIY. So I think it's about time I did a DIY on this, and building it as an extension and building it as a standalone rack is very similar. Actually, the process to build all of my racks are very similar, but I will do a tutorial on this one. All the footage is just dumped onto my computer for now, and I do have to sort through them to make a cohesive video. So a few weeks back I made a video and I mentioned that I purchased a sheet of PVC off of Amazon. It is 1/2 inch thick, 2 feet wide, 4 feet long, and I'll put a link to that in the description below so you can check out the product. But the reason I purchased it off of Amazon versus where I usually get it, which is Home Depot, is because I got a few comments of people who want to build racks but their Home Depot doesn't carry the PVC material. So I wanted to find another source. Amazon seems like the next best thing because it's pretty much available and they ship to anywhere. So it's available to anybody and they ship to anybody. So that's a huge deal. It is a little bit more costly than purchasing from Home Depot, but I wanted to test out the material myself. So I got a sheet and I built this nifty rack right there. So I ended up purchasing a sheet off of Amazon. The sellers that I contacted were willing to reduce some of the shipping costs if I was to buy multiples, but I really just wanted to test it because I wasn't sure what I was getting into. So I bought the sheet. It turns out it's almost exactly the same as the one from Home Depot with a very, very minor cosmetic difference. But basically I built this rack using that one sheet, and I have the cuts and dimensions and all that stuff laid out. Actually in the process of editing that DIY video, so I want to upload that pretty soon. If you're not subscribed to me, make sure you do and hit that notification bell. This way you get informed of most recent uploads. And you can see I'm using these racks already. I have another girl, actually 2 girls, both of them just graduated from the 16-quart tubs, so, and they both fed in here as well, so I think they're pretty happy and doing pretty well. You can see that it is slightly different than the 28-quart tub. I believe the total dimensions from corner to corner is 17.5, whereas this is 15.5, and the reason I had to use slightly smaller tubs is because of this stinking pipe that's in the wall, because otherwise I would have continued with the 28-quart tubs. But these are actually very similar dimensions. You can see this is more squared, whereas these are a bit more tapered. So I think I think they'll be all right. I mean, it's pretty much equivalent to 28. If anything, they'll just be like 1 or 2 quarts smaller. But one of the benefits of building your own racks is you can customize to whatever size and dimensions you want. And this is a good way to be able to utilize every inch of the room that I have available to me, because my space is very limited. So on another note, nobody came to claim the prize from the 250 subscriber giveaway. Everybody did seem to prefer the $250 credit option over the albino 50% het pied male option. But even after 2 attempts to get the information from the winner and runner-up, it didn't work out. So I will still try to give away the $250 in this year. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I will figure out a way, and I will make sure I announce it on a future video. But right now, because I've already sold all my hatchlings, there's actually only 2 left waiting to be shipped out. It doesn't really make sense to give a $250 credit to anybody that can't use it right now. So once I get more hatchlings, once I get that breeding season going this year, I will think of something, and I'll make sure to let you guys know. Speaking of the breeding season, why hello there. So every year I like to take one of the females, adult females, and follow her progress through the breeding season, everything from the point where she's cooling down all the way to the point where she lays her eggs. Last year I did it on a pastel leopard super stripe, and she was a proven female. This year I gave you guys the option to vote on whether or not we should follow the progress on this virgin, well, what was virgin, ivory girl, or a first time orange dream bee. And I think the votes came in pretty equally. This girl happens to be a little bit further ahead. Actually, she happens to be much further ahead, and so I think because of that, I can probably do the progress following both girls this year. And you can see she is pretty full right now. She actually already ovulated. I did get all of that on video, so I just need to edit it and bring that to you. So as I'm shooting this video, I couldn't help notice this going on right behind me. Not sure if this is a lock or not. It's kind of hard to see through the tub, but it does look like they are crisscrossed. Try to focus for you guys. So in here is a pied het albino female to a what I believe is a pied het albino male. Now the male I produced in 2017. He's producing sperm plugs, and he's actually locked with a couple other females. Like I said, I do believe he is het for albino because of the male that I put in, but the female was purchased recently. At that time, she was purchased recently and then laid eggs, so it could have been retained sperm as well. So I'm not 100% sure, and now it looks like not a successful lock. But the good thing is the male knows what he's supposed to be doing, and he is working hard. That was probably a bad choice of word, but you know what I mean. He's working at it. So I'm gonna leave him to be, leave this couple, and hopefully we'll get a lock, and hopefully we'll produce some double visual albino pies, because I've gone 2 seasons and I missed on both. So hopefully this season I'll have better luck. Yeah, so as you can see, there's quite a lot going on in here. I'm just a little bit slow at getting this material out to you, so that's my fault, and I promise I'll do a better job at it. Towards the end of last year, I see people creating videos of their holdbacks, of what they're breeding, what their pairings are, and I'm just thinking, wow, I created a video last year of the girls that were hatched in 2016 or early half of 2016 that were ready to breed last year. And then I haven't made an update since then. So I have a bit of catching up to do, which I promise I will do that this year, and it's coming soon. So that's pretty much all for now. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your support. Remember to like and share, and I will see you guys next time.